so I'm going to teach you how to do an introduction that's a combination of a hypothetical situation and using sensory details. Okay, this does not work for every single type of thesis, but it's going to work for the one that I'm doing, and I believe it can work for all yours. So let's pretend that my thesis is divorce is harmful for kids. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a pretend situation that could happen between like the kids and having to do with divorce, but I'm going to use a lot of sensory details. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend, I'm going to start off with imagine this, so they know that this is a hypothetical situation. Alright, and my audience, let's assume, are parents who are either thinking of getting divorced. So I might say, imagine this. So what could happen? Like, what kind of situation could I create? A pretend situation where it's going to show them that divorce is harmful. Like, think of something that could happen. Go ahead.
Your kids will get, like, depressed.
All right, the kid is getting depressed. What else?
Stress.
The kid gets stressed out. But what's going on with the parents? Like, what in this little story is going on with the parents?
Maybe, like, they're yelling.
All right, they're yelling and they're screaming. Okay, imagine this. You are an 11-year-old child. You wake up to the sound of screaming. Who is that screaming? You're asking yourself? So what do you think I'm going to write now?
Your parents.
Your parents. Alright, so I'm going to create this. I'm going to paint this visual picture. You pull the sheets over your head and try to, how do I want to say it? Try to put out the, I need to sound in a better way. Now, put out the sounds, try to block the harsh words. I'm going to use a little dialogue. I hate you. I want a divorce. My mother shouts. Or, your mother shouts, because we're kind of pretending that it's your mother shouts. Tears form in your eyes. Alright, so is this painting a pretty good visual picture? You just want to die imagining your parents divorced. Alright, so now, but here's the deal. You got this like little mini story, right? But now you have to transition to your thesis. So I need some kind of transitional sentence. So I might say something like, is this what you want for your kid? Right? Because remember, my audience are parents who are considering getting divorced. So here's my transitional sentence. Is this what you want for your kid? And that's a rhetorical question. I am sure not. Or I'm sure the answer is no. And then what was my thesis?
Divorce
So I might say, there you go. So I might say, like, don't you understand? Divorce, and here's my thesis, is harmful for children. So what I did is I thought of, so these are the little steps. I created a fake situation, a hypothetical, that could occur and relates to my thesis, but also what is written in the body paragraphs. Okay, and I wrote that out. Then I had a transitional sentence that kind of moved me from the hypothetical to my thesis. Then I wrote my thesis. Now, this may not work for every single person. So let's hear your thesis and let's see whether or not you think it'll work. What's your thesis?
Video games are horrible for children.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Video games are horrible for children. Could this technique work for that? Okay, what kind of situation could she create? So we have the topic of video games being bad for children. So what situation could she create? Go ahead.
Like, maybe one of the kids, like, they're playing video games, and say, like, the mom says, she's like, oh, it's just video gaming. Then, say they have, like, a test afterwards, and it's the next day, and gets, like, a...
Yeah, like they spent all night playing the video games, right? So this would totally work for that. All right? Give me yours.
Oh, I actually tried using this story from before.
All right, what's your thesis?
Having a younger brother can make your life difficult.
You could totally do this. All right, maybe you just needed another practice watching me do it. Having a younger brother can make your life difficult. This would definitely work with this technique because you could have a situation. So describe to me, what could be a possible situation? Yes.
Like her and her brother getting in a fight, and the mom choosing the brother's side.
Yeah, there's a huge fight going on, so you'd have dialogue. But you have to remember, this is just an introduction, so you don't want your introduction to turn into like a story within itself. All right? So do you want to try another one, writing another one together, or do you think you can do it on your own? All right, we'll do one more. Okay, so let's say the thesis is school is way too long. All right. Oh, is that yours? Oh, we can't do that then. Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this.
I can't help you.
For mine.
What is yours?
Divorce can be a benefit for this.
What do you guys think? Divorce can be a benefit. It could. No, you are not changing your thesis now. No. Yeah, it could. Yeah, sure. So you just have to think of a situation with something is going on between a parent and kids, and they're divorced, but it's a really good thing that's going on. So let's do one. Yeah, I got one. Growing up, or no. Here's one. Becoming an adult is hard. Okay, somebody in my first period class is doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think of now. The way he's saying it's hard is you have to get a job, you have to pay bills, and I forget what the other one was. So whatever we write, it has to kind of go along with this whole job and bills things, right? So give me a situation. You're an adult, and the job and the bills. So I could actually just start off with imagine this. And he's writing it to his audience is 18-year-olders who think they can't wait to grow up and everything's all wonderful. So imagine this. Go ahead.
So say it's like in the morning and you're getting ready to go to work and you check the mail and you see like a new bill coming in.
Okay, so hold on. So you wake up to go to your 7 to 7 job, meaning from 7 in the morning to 7 at night. Okay, you check the mail.
And then before you leave, you just grab the mail and check it.
Before you leave, but here I'm going to put for the 1.5 hour commute. You know what a commute is? A drive there. You leave for your 1.5 hour commute. You check the mail. And then what happens? Tell me what you're going to put next.
Then you see a new bill came in. That's like a water bill or electricity bill came in.
All right, so let's not say one bill. How about what do you see? Bill after bill after bill. All right, so I kind of established, I have my little mini story, but now I need a transition. So somebody create a transitional sentence that's going to move me to my thesis. Yes?
Maybe like, you know what, like, growing up could be difficult.
But that's the thesis.
I can do it like, now can you deal with this?
Perfect. Could you deal with this? Probably not. Growing up, or what was it, becoming an adult? I can't remember what it was. Becoming an adult is hard. Okay, so I gave you 2 examples, all right? So now, if you still, if you try and you struggle and you still can't do it, then maybe this strategy is just not for you, it's just not working, or maybe you need even more models, okay? So what I want to do is go back to your seats and try it again.